How about a little bedtime true crime? In 2015, Springfield, Missouri, Gypsy Rose Blanchard allowed a man to enter the home to murder her mother while she slept in her bed. After that, she only served 8.5 years behind bars, got out here, and now is trying to be an influencer. I am of the mindset that murderers are not influencers. And I am not the only one that feels this way. Thanks to Nancy with the Toll podcast over on YT, a new interview with the sheriff, who is the sheriff of Springfield, Missouri at the time of the crime and still a sheriff. Moving on up, he has a very impressive resume, Sheriff Arnott. This is the only interview that I'm aware of that he has given after the crime occurred. Now, some of you may remember Sheriff Arnott from the press or from the documentaries from this famous clip.
And I want to start off with saying things are not always as they appear.
A big thing that people were pointing out is the evolution of Gypsy's eyes. My theory is the very bottom picture is her eyes as a fully evolved psychopath compared to the top picture where she hadn't committed the crime yet, when there was still some innocence behind her eyes. Now it's just full-blown shark eyes. Let's listen to the sheriff's thoughts on Gypsy Rose Blanchard today.
Maybe. And of course, that's what her attorney does, is pull up all that information to use in court. But for us, the facts were the facts. She had planned it out. She had him come down. They had a full plan to go to a hotel afterwards, to mail the weapon back to his house. All those things were planned out. That's the investigation that we looked into. The lifetime of lies and manipulation. It got so deep that we had to have a stopping point.
Nancy brings up the social media aspect of it all.
No, I would say absolutely not. Internet or media. I also don't think my grandkids should have it either. So it's one of those deals. That'll never happen. But I think she's in the spotlight now and will be for a while, so everybody will watch her moves. But I mean, that's what's got everybody talking, because she does do that. And a lot of people have spun the opposite direction on her, thinking she was a victim, and now they think she was the mastermind of everything, and continues to be, to get on TV and get all these appearances on these different shows. And that's the good thing about living in the United States, is you have that freedom of speech and can do these things. Other than the entertainment value, it's disgusting, because it really revolves around the murder of her own mother. And you don't see her talk about that in the specials very much. She talks about being a victim, but she really won't talk about the actual murder of her mom. She was there in the house when it happened, did nothing to stop it, planned it out, and then celebrated afterwards. And that's what we need to come back to and go, that's the person that she is. She's not the celebrity she thinks she is.
I went to prison for 8.5 years because my own mom.
But we work for the victims. That's really our job, period. We work for the victims. She's not a victim. She was a suspect. And did we get justice? I think we got justice, but when you see somebody get out and take advantage of it and is doing the same things that she claimed that her mom did, that's what she's doing right now. And you can't tell me there's a difference.
Oh, no, she didn't.